Have you ever woken up with that strange, tingling sensation in your feet, as if they had fallen asleep during the night? Or perhaps you felt an unexplained heaviness, swelling, or numbness that seemed to appear out of nowhere. As a doctor who spent years helping patients manage circulatory and nerve health, let me tell you, these aren't just harmless annoyances. Often, they are early warning signs, signals from your body that something deeper is happening beneath the surface. Here's the shocking part. What if I told you that some of the very foods you trust the most, those you believe are healthy, might be making it worse? Foods that, despite their reputation, could quietly be sabotaging your circulation, inflaming your nerves, and intensifying that frustrating numbness day by day. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the hidden dangers behind 3 common vegetables that, if consumed in excess, could be quietly wreaking havoc on your foot health. These are foods many of my own patients believed were helping them, until we uncovered the real source of their problems. And it's not just about these vegetables. You'll learn how small dietary adjustments, made today, could dramatically protect your circulation, ease discomfort, and even help prevent serious complications later on. And here's an exciting bonus. At the end of this video, I'll share a special gift with you. A free copy of my ebook, Big Book of Home Remedies. This resource is packed with time-tested natural solutions to help you nurture your health at home. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you won't miss any life-changing tips. Believe me, you'll want to hear every second of what's coming next. Number 1. Spinach. Picture this. You've spent your whole life trying to make healthy choices. You add spinach to your morning omelet, blend it into your smoothies, toss it into every salad. After all, spinach is a superfood, right? Packed with iron, fiber, and vitamins. It's been praised in every health magazine and doctor's office for decades. But what if I told you that this very vegetable, this green symbol of health, could be quietly working against you? If you've been waking up with swollen feet, experiencing strange, tingling sensations, or feeling like your legs are dragging heavy weights, the culprit might just be hiding in your kitchen, disguised as healthy. Let's dig into the science for a moment. Spinach, while loaded with nutrients, is also extremely high in oxalates. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in certain plants. In small amounts, they're usually harmless. But when consumed in large quantities, especially every single day, oxalates can bind with calcium inside your body to form tiny, sharp crystals. These crystals don't just sit harmlessly. They can lodge into tissues, slow blood flow, and burden your kidneys, making it harder to eliminate excess fluids. Imagine your blood vessels like smooth, flexible highways carrying oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Now imagine those highways getting clogged by invisible debris, tightening the pathways, making every journey slower and harder. That's what oxalates can quietly do inside your circulation. The result? Swelling in your lower extremities, fluid retention, and that frustrating, sometimes frightening sensation of numbness or tingling in your feet. And here's the kicker. Many people notice these symptoms, but never think to question their beloved spinach habit. After all, how could something healthy be causing harm? But the story doesn't stop there. If you're over 50 or if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, spinach brings an even bigger concern. Spinach is extremely high in vitamin K, the nutrient that helps blood clot. Normally that's a good thing, but if you're on medication designed to thin your blood and prevent clots, too much vitamin K can interfere with your treatment. It can increase the risk of dangerous clot formation, especially in the tiny vessels feeding your feet and legs. If you're feeling persistent numbness, tingling, or swelling, and you're eating spinach regularly, it's time to take a closer look. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to banish spinach forever. It's still a nutritional powerhouse when used wisely. Here's what I recommend to my patients. Moderate your spinach intake. Rotate it with other greens like arugula, romaine, or kale in moderation. Cook your spinach lightly. Boiling it reduces oxalate content dramatically. Monitor your vitamin K levels if you're on blood thinners. Talk to your doctor about what's right for you. Stay hydrated to help flush out oxalates naturally, and pay close attention to how your body reacts after eating. You see, smart health isn't about banning foods. It's about understanding your body's needs and making small, powerful adjustments. Sometimes even the healthiest habits need fine-tuning. And the reward for that? Better circulation, less swelling, stronger, more independent living for years to come. Stay with me, because up next, we'll uncover another vegetable that could be silently working against your circulation, and this one might surprise you even more. Number 2. Broccoli. Broccoli has earned its place as one of the most celebrated vegetables in the world. Packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, it often sits proudly at the center of any healthy diet. It's the kind of food that nutritionists and doctors, including myself, have praised for years. But as with so many things in health, balance matters. And when it comes to broccoli, especially for those experiencing numbness or tingling in their feet, there are hidden risks most people don't know about. You see, broccoli is incredibly rich in vitamin K, just like spinach. For individuals taking blood thinners, this can quietly work against you, making your medication less effective and increasing your risk of clotting. Blood clots slow circulation dramatically, starving your feet and legs of the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. The result? Swelling, heaviness, persistent tingling, and numbness that just won't go away. But that's not all. Broccoli also contains natural compounds called goitrogens. In small amounts, these aren't a problem. But when consumed excessively, especially raw, goitrogens can interfere with your thyroid function. And when your thyroid is out of balance, your entire metabolism slows down, including the delicate systems that manage blood circulation. Poor circulation is one of the primary culprits behind numbness and swelling in the feet. If your metabolism slows, blood moves more sluggishly through your vessels. Nutrient delivery drops, nerve function deteriorates, and those strange sensations in your toes and soles start to creep in, little by little, day after day. Now, I'm not suggesting that broccoli is a villain. Absolutely not. It's still a wonderful vegetable when eaten in moderation. But for my patients who struggle with circulation issues or who are managing their thyroid health, I always recommend keeping an eye on how much broccoli they're consuming and how they're preparing it. Cooking broccoli lightly, such as steaming it until just tender, can reduce its goitrogenic effects significantly. Alternating broccoli with other colorful vegetables like bell peppers, carrots, or squash can help you maintain a nutrient-rich, balanced plate without tipping the scales toward trouble. Another key is to observe how your body responds. If you notice that feelings of heaviness, tingling, or swelling seem worse after meals heavy in broccoli or other cruciferous vegetables like kale and cabbage, it's worth discussing with your healthcare provider. Sometimes your body whispers before it screams, and paying attention to those whispers could make all the difference in how you move, feel, and live as you age. Remember, even the healthiest foods can become problematic if not matched carefully to your body's unique needs, especially after 50. Listening to your body, rotating your greens, and preparing them wisely can help you harness the full power of nutrition without the unintended consequences. And trust me, a few small adjustments today could save you from years of discomfort and loss of independence down the road. Stay with me because up next, I'll reveal the third and final vegetable on our list, a common leafy green that looks innocent but could be quietly sabotaging your circulation if you're not careful. Number 3. Swiss chard. At first glance, Swiss chard looks like the ultimate health food. Bright, colorful stems, lush, leafy greens. It's the kind of vegetable that practically screams, "Eat me, I'm good for you." And to be fair, Swiss chard is packed with valuable nutrients, vitamins A, C, and K, along with essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. It offers impressive health benefits when enjoyed wisely. But here's what most people don't realize. If you struggle with swelling, numbness, or tingling in your feet, Swiss chard might be quietly making things worse, not better. The reason lies hidden deep within its beautiful leaves. Like spinach, Swiss chard is incredibly high in oxalates, and these oxalates, when consumed in large amounts, can bind to calcium in your body, forming tiny, sharp crystals that interfere with blood flow. These crystals don't just clog up your circulation, they also place extra pressure on your nerves, leading to that persistent tingling, swelling, and discomfort many seniors experience without knowing why. But that's not the only issue. Swiss chard also boasts very high levels of vitamin K. While vitamin K is important for bone health and blood clotting, consuming too much, especially if you're taking blood thinners, can create a dangerous imbalance. It can reduce the effectiveness of your medication, allowing clots to form more easily. Those clots can block blood flow to your lower legs and feet, dramatically worsening symptoms of numbness and swelling. It's a silent, creeping problem, one that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Now, am I telling you to banish Swiss chard from your life forever? Absolutely not. It's still a wonderful food, if handled properly. The key, as always, is moderation and smart preparation. Cooking Swiss chard, such as steaming or boiling it lightly, can significantly reduce its oxalate content, making it safer for regular consumption. And rather than loading your plate with Swiss chard at every meal, aim to rotate your greens. Mix in other options like romaine lettuce, watercress, or collard greens to keep your nutrient intake balanced without overwhelming your body with excess oxalates or vitamin K. It's also wise to listen closely to your body's signals. If you notice increased swelling, tightness in your shoes, or more tingling in your toes after enjoying a meal rich in Swiss chard, pay attention. These are not random sensations. They are your body's way of waving a red flag. Small dietary tweaks, such as adjusting your greens, can make a world of difference in how you feel day to day. Managing your health after 50 isn't about fear or deprivation. It's about knowledge, balance, and thoughtful choices. And sometimes those choices start with rethinking even the foods we thought were helping us. By learning to work with your body, not against it, you can protect your circulation, strengthen your nerves, and move toward a future filled with vitality and independence. In just a moment, I'll wrap up everything we've discussed and share some simple, practical steps you can start taking today to protect your feet, boost your circulation, and feel your best again, without giving up the foods you love. Other foods that could harm your circulation and nerve health. While certain vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and Swiss chard can quietly contribute to numbness and swelling in the feet, they aren't the only culprits hiding in your everyday meals. Many common processed foods that seem harmless or even comforting can have devastating effects on your circulation and nerve health if consumed too often. Let's take a closer look at some of the biggest offenders. First, there's the salty, savory group: bacon, processed hamburgers, frozen pizza, and instant soups. These foods are packed with unhealthy fats and extremely high levels of sodium. That combination creates a perfect storm inside your body. Excess sodium causes your body to retain water, increasing the pressure inside your blood vessels and making it harder for blood to flow freely, especially to your feet and hands. Meanwhile, unhealthy saturated fats clog and stiffen your arteries, slowing circulation even further. The end result? Heavier legs, swollen feet, more pronounced tingling, and worsening numbness over time. Then there are the sweet saboteurs: ready-made cakes, colorful confectionaries, and sugary sodas. On the surface, these treats seem innocent enough, offering a quick moment of pleasure. But beneath that sweetness lies a powerful danger. Refined sugars spike your blood sugar levels rapidly, which over time damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels. Damaged vessels struggle to carry oxygen and nutrients to your extremities, leading to poor nerve health, increased inflammation, and accelerated feelings of numbness and swelling. High sugar intake also fuels silent inflammation throughout your entire body, making it harder for nerves to communicate properly and repair themselves. And finally, we can't forget about the comfort foods that hide even deeper risks: beer, French fries, white breads, and industrial ice creams. These favorites, when consumed regularly, unleash a dangerous trifecta. They increase harmful cholesterol, promote chronic inflammation, and narrow your arteries. Repeated exposure to these factors can slowly suffocate your circulation. Blood becomes thicker, arteries become more rigid, and nerves become deprived of the essential oxygen they need to function properly. What you might feel as a mild tingling today could quietly progress into more serious nerve damage over time if left unchecked. The reality is this: poor circulation and nerve issues don't happen overnight. They are often the result of small, repeated dietary choices made every day, often without realizing the cumulative damage being done. But the good news is equally powerful. Just as the wrong foods can quietly harm you, the right foods, eaten consistently, can heal and restore your body's ability to thrive. Knowledge is power, and every mindful choice you make from this day forward brings you one step closer to stronger circulation, healthier nerves, and a life lived fully on your own terms. Key takeaway: how simple food choices can change everything. Sometimes the biggest threats to our health don't come from the foods we know are bad. They come from the everyday choices we trust. That handful of spinach tossed into your salad, that steaming plate of broccoli at dinner, that comforting slice of white bread or frozen pizza on a busy night. For years we've been taught to believe that if something looks healthy or brings us comfort, it must be helping us. But the truth is more complicated. Even wholesome vegetables, when consumed in excess or prepared the wrong way, can quietly work against your circulation and nerve health. And certain processed foods, filled with hidden sugars, sodium, and unhealthy fats, can slowly chip away at your body's ability to heal and thrive. If you've been living with numbness, tingling, swelling, or heaviness in your feet, the answer might not be some rare disease or sudden injury. Often it's a slow, silent buildup of damage from what's happening on your plate every single day. The good news? It doesn't take a radical lifestyle overhaul to change course. It starts with simple, mindful adjustments, reducing high oxalate vegetables like spinach and Swiss chard to reasonable amounts, rotating your greens instead of sticking to the same ones every day, preparing vegetables by lightly cooking them to lower harmful compounds, limiting your intake of processed foods packed with salt, sugar, and trans fats, choosing fresh, colorful, natural ingredients that nourish rather than harm. Each small choice adds up. Each meal becomes an opportunity to rebuild stronger blood vessels, healthier nerves, and a more resilient, vibrant body. And every time you say yes to smarter eating habits, you're not just avoiding problems. You're actively investing in a future where you can move, walk, and live with freedom and strength. It's not about fear. It's about power. Your power to change your health story at any age, starting with one plate, one meal, one simple decision at a time. As we come to the end of today's video, I hope you're beginning to see just how powerful small, mindful changes can be. Your body is always speaking to you. Every tingle, every moment of heaviness, every swollen foot, it's all a message, a call to look a little closer at what you're putting on your plate. The truth is, health isn't built by extremes or overnight transformations. It's built by the quiet choices we make every single day, choosing a variety of greens instead of relying on just one, swapping processed snacks for colorful, fresh foods, paying attention to how our body feels after a meal, and adjusting with care and wisdom. These aren't just small acts. They're investments, Investments into your freedom, your independence, your ability to keep moving, traveling, dancing, and living life fully no matter your age. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by health advice, remember this. You don't need perfection. You only need progress. One plate at a time. One smart choice at a time. And before you know it, you'll feel the difference not just in your feet, but throughout your entire life. And here's an exciting bonus. As promised, I'd love to offer you a free gift to help you continue this journey. Grab your free copy of my ebook, Big Book of Home Remedies, packed with natural, time-tested solutions to help you nurture your health right at home. You'll find simple, gentle strategies to support your circulation, your nerves, your energy, and more. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. That way you won't miss out on any of the life-changing tips and insights we'll be sharing in the future. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.